Techron, care for your car.
Oh, and I got a bobblehead on the dash.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact, portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtek.com.
Living this life on island done. Now that I am free, soak up the sun, swim the sea. This is how life's meant to be.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
For qualifications and more information, broadcasting in HD, 1620 WTAW.
Wings and More, voted best restaurant bar in the Brazos Valley and best takeout. Head out for $2 Woodbridge glasses of wine from 2 to close at Wings and More on University Drive. Welcome back to the U.S. Virgin Islands, everybody. That's a nice thing to say. Aggies with the basketball, tied at 6, and a quick throwaway as they get it in. Jordan Jones with the pass intercepted, and now Memphis has it back on their side of the court, gets it over to Fuqua, kicks it right side to Rouser, back up top to Wilder Cochran. She's got the basketball, now back over to Mariah Rouser. She'll drive baseline on Courtney Williams, and the running jumper is good off the glass, and Memphis leads 8-6 with under 15 minutes to go now in the first half. Jordan Jones back across the half-court line for the Aggies. She'll set up the offense. On the right side, over the top, Courtney Walker. She's had the hot hand, but no shot there. Back up to Jordan Jones. Jones drives in. Free path to the basket. She'll lay it up. No good, but is fouled, and she will go to the line for 2 shots.
We do want to welcome the audience on ParadiseJam.com. We apologize for the audio difficulties there during the first 4 minutes of the game. With Brett Dark, I'm Steve Miller, and we're from the Texas A&M broadcast, and happy to be part of the ParadiseJam.com broadcast this afternoon.
Absolutely are. Incredibly happy to be down here in St. Thomas and the Virgin Islands, having a great week. All of the teams are. And this game, a good one so far. Memphis leads 8-7 as Jones hits the first free throw. She'll have one more coming.
It'll be interesting to see how Memphis continues to attack Texas A&M's Carla Gilbert, who stands 6'5", really a post presence as Jordan Jones makes that next free throw, tying the ball game here. They came out of the timeout and took essentially a hook shot away from the basket, trying to avoid direct contact with Carla's 6'5" presence.
Memphis with the basketball again in the corner, over to Ariel Hearn. She's trapped down there, but gets it up, dribbles out, looking for some help, back into the corner. Now inside pass to Courtney Powell, and she's called for a travel. So the turnover, and it will go back to the Aggies, tied at 8.
It was a cheery day, and Courtney Walker for Texas A&M denying the right side of the paint, and thus stopping Memphis there, causing the turnover.
Aggies with the basketball, a cheery day with it at the free throw line. Back up top now to Jordan Jones. 15 seconds on the shot clock.
Memphis
Aggies
in the zone.
Spread offense, kick it over to Courtney Walker. Don't want to leave her two open too long, and they do, and she hits another shot. Courtney Walker with a hot hand early. The Aggies lead 10-8.
That's 3 jump shots for Courtney Walker in the last ball game, Brett, at home, as she connected again on her jump shots. Again, when she is hitting from outside, she is extremely hard to defend because she can go inside and outside on you.
Memphis with the basketball, and now Ariel Hearn with it. Jordan Jones guarding her closely. Now Adair picks her up way beyond the free throw line. She throws it down low to Powell. Tries to go out the glass, no good. Carla Gilbert with the rebound, gets it out to Courtney Walker. She wants to run all the way to the basket, lays it up, no good. Short on that, and Memphis gets the rebound. Had a chance there for a layup, but Courtney Walker a little short. She needs to stick to the jump shots, I guess.
Memphis out rebounding Texas A&M 5-4 here in the early going. They've managed to get a few of the loose balls, especially there on the defensive end.
Tigers trail 10-8. Jordan Jones called now for the reach in.
That's 2 on Jordan Jones, the starter at point guard for Texas A&M. They'll bring in
Curtis Knox,
who's gotten a lot of play as the backup point guard. Everybody trying to, who was going to fill in at that position, who would be the backup, and Curtis has really come to play this season and is filling that void quite nicely here in the early going.
With 2 fouls, Jordan will have to take a seat on the bench. She wasn't happy about that last one, but reaching around, I don't know if it was lazy defense. Sometimes they call that the lazy defense play. You reach around trying to poke the ball out, and the referee got her for that one. So she'll take a seat for a moment, and Curtis Knox on the floor with the other 4 starters. Memphis with the basketball, down 10-8. Wilder Cochran with it, now gets it over to Fuqua Bay. She'll drive, left-handed, no good. Carla Gilbert with the rebound. A lot of rebounds for Carla so far. She's playing well, gets it to Curtis Knox, and she'll bring it across the half-court line. 4 rebounds for Carla Gilbert in the early going. Curtis running the offense, gets it to Adair. She'll shoot from the free throw line, bounces around, no good, and Memphis will control the rebound. Ariel Hearn with it, and she'll bring it up all by herself. Gets it to the free throw line, baseline to Rouser with the shot. It's good, and we are tied at 10. Mariah Rouser with the 10-foot baseline jumper.
Now, she was wide open on this left side. The Aggies had not shifted over to put anyone on Rouser. Wide open jumper for her.
12 minutes to go, approaching 12 minutes. Aggies and Tigers tied at 10. Knox with the basketball on the right side, looking to go inside to Adair. She's double teamed, now gets it to Gilbert. Ball slapped around and stolen by Mariah Rouser. She'll take it all the way, and she's going to be fouled by Courtney Williams, who was getting back to help on defense. Blocked the shot, but also got enough of the body to create the foul, and 2 shots coming for the Tigers.
Yeah, Brett, Texas A&M has had a few challenges getting the ball down the floor and just getting across midcourt, which is I'm not saying Memphis is pressing, but A&M making several errant passes or catching their players out of position by forcing passes, and Memphis is capitalizing, coming down the other end, either making baskets or shooting free throws.
Rouser's first free throw is good. That gives the Tigers a 1-point lead with exactly 12 minutes to go in the first half. She'll have one more coming substitute in for the Aggies. Chelsea Jennings is in. Courtney Walker will take a seat for a moment, I'm sure, because she has been pretty much the only Aggies offense, at least thus far. But Coach Blair talking to her on the sideline, so Chelsea Jennings in for the Aggies. Second free throw was good by Rouser. They lead 12-10, does Memphis. Knox with the basketball, looking for a day. She's got her, top of the key.
Rouser has 7 of Memphis's 11 points here over the first 8 minutes.
Williams inside to Chelsea Jennings. 10-foot jumper off the right side, no good. Ball slapped around, controlled by Jennings after a loose ball, and gets it to Courtney Williams. She gets it to Curtis Knox, and the Aggies will reset. Plenty of time on the shot clock. It resets, so 22 seconds now. Knox driving to the left side. She loses control, but it goes right to Chelsea Jennings. She has the basketball. Kick it over to Courtney Williams. She'll drive into the middle of the lane, put it up, good, and a foul for Courtney Williams. We needed that. It's tied at 12. She'll have a free throw when we come back. 12-12 is the score. 11 minutes, 18 seconds to go. Game 1 of the Paradise Jam Classic. You're listening to Aggie Basketball from the Caribbean on Learfield Sports.
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist, where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott dream vacation awaits you here on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all here at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think.
At UVI, the professors are closer than you think.
At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think. Call us today or visit our website.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport.
Now, as you can see,
available on RadioAggieland.com, 1620 WTAW.
Your car takes care of you. Care for it. Minimize deposits and protect performance. Always use gas that cleans. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car. Welcome back to the University of the Virgin Islands. I'm Brett Dark along with Steve Miller. Courtney Williams hits the free throw, so the and one turns into a three-point play, and the Aggies lead 13-12 with 11 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the first half. Memphis with the basketball. Mariah Rouser has it. Left side goes baseline. She'll pull up from 15 feet. No good. Rebound fought for and controlled by Achiri Ade. She gets it over to Curtis Knox, who will bring it across the half-court line. Aggies lead 13-12. Knox with the basketball. Over to Courtney Williams on the right side. She'll drive baseline again, and they're going to call Courtney for an offensive foul. Pushing off. She's not real happy about it, but the call will stand, obviously, and it's a turnover. Memphis has the basketball.
Rouser with 8 of Memphis' 12 points. That already is her average for the season, and she managed that over the first 8 or 9 minutes here. Leading scorer for Texas A&M, Courtney Walker with 6 points.
Ariel Hearn with the basketball for Memphis. She's going to be headed to the free throw line. They get Achiri Ade with the block. Hearn drove down the baseline, put up the shot. No good, but they call Ade for the foul. And into the game for Texas A&M, number 32, Tavarsha Scott Williams, and Ade will take a seat.
That will be the 6th team foul on Texas A&M, 4 team fouls on Memphis.
The 5 in the game for A&M, Courtney Williams, Curtis Knox, Carla Gilbert, Chelsea Jennings, and Tavarsha Scott Williams. The Aggies, the home team in this game. They're wearing the white. Memphis in the all-blue uniforms for this game 1 of the Paradise Jam Classic. Hearn with the drive, no good. Courtney Williams controls the rebound, and she'll bring it across for the Aggies. Gets it down to Chelsea Jennings in the corner. She drives in, Get back up to Courtney Williams from the free throw line. Jumper bounces around, no good. Tavarsha Scott Williams, offensive rebound. She has it knocked away, and Memphis has the basketball.
Now, several times the Aggies have had hands on the loose balls on A&M's offensive end of the floor, but Memphis continues to fight and comes up with another loose ball.
Rouser with the basketball now on the left side. 15 seconds on the shot clock. She'll try and drive. Runs into a host of Aggies. Puts up the shot anyway. It bounces around, no good. And Courtney Williams goes up over everyone to get the basketball and the rebound. Now off to Curtis Knox. Aggies want to run. She goes baseline. Down low to Tavarsha Scott Williams. Up, no good off the shot. Ball slapped around, out of bounds. It will stay with Texas A&M.
Memphis shooting 25%, Brett, on 3 of 12. Meanwhile, Texas A&M 5 of 12 for 42%. The difference in this game, Brett, is Memphis 6 of 6 at the line, with 4 of those coming from Rouser. Aggies 3 of 3 at the line.
13-12, A&M is the score. 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first half. Chelsea Jennings will inbound the ball for the Aggies underneath their own basket. Tavarsha Scott Williams and one of the Memphis players, actually that is Asia Fuqua Bay, jockeying for position, so to speak, and neither one of them want to give up any ground.
Coach told me to stand here. I want to stand here.
Exactly. Jennings inside pass to Tavarsha Scott Williams. Ball is no good. It's blocked, in fact, by Fuqua Bay. The Memphis Tigers have the basketball. Ariel Hearn, she's picked up by Tori Scott, who has now checked into the game, and Memphis gets it over to Devin Mack. Has the basketball, drives right side, off the glass, no good. Tavarsha Scott Williams with the rebound, gets it to Curtis Knox. Aggies lead 13-12, nearing 9 minutes to go in the first half. Knox with the basketball. She'll put up a 3 after the screen, no good. Tori Scott with the rebound. A little 5-footer, though, is good. And the Aggies lead by 3, 15-12. Nice offensive board and putback by Tori Scott.
It's the Aggies' largest lead, Brett, at 3.
Going to get a foul called here on A&M. Going to call it on Tori Scott.
And for Texas A&M, Brett, they have 4 of their 5 players in the game are non-starters. Gary Blair, the head coach, going through his bench rather quickly. Now, some of that is due to foul trouble. Courtney Walker with 1 foul, Cheria Day with 1 foul.
Jordan Jones has 2.
Jordan Jones with 2, and Courtney Williams with 2. Those have added up quickly for A&M's starters.
Yeah, Carla Gilbert, the only starter on the floor for the Aggies. Memphis to the free throw line. First shot, no good, and it's going to be rebounded by Curtis Knox. That was a 1-and-1.
First free throw that Memphis has missed today. They were 6 of 6 leading into that.
Aggies lead by 3. Knox with the basketball left side. She goes down low to Carla Gilbert, left-handed, good off the glass for Carla Gilbert. Her first 2 points of the game. The Aggies lead 17-12. Nice feed down low from Curtis Knox, and when Carla Gilbert is on the left side of the basket, she's going to make every single one.
She was turning into her right shoulder, went to the basket away from her defense and used the glass, and good for Carla. She's at 6'5". The next closest player on this floor is 6'2".
And now a traveling call on Memphis, and the Aggies starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm, even with 4 backups on the floor. 8:27 to go. They lead by 5. And they've got the basketball back in their possession.
Texas A&M on a 6-0 run over the last 4 minutes. Memphis' last field goal came 5 minutes ago.
Knox with the basketball over to Tavarsha Scott Williams. Tries to go down low to Gilbert. However, she was double-teamed. The ball slapped away by Memphis, so it will stay with the Aggies. They'll inbound underneath their own basket. Curtis Knox will throw it in. 17-12. Texas A&M leads Memphis. Knox looking for somebody to throw it to. She gets it into Jennings up top, and now back to Knox. She comes and takes control out near the free throw line. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Curtis driving left, kicks it over to Jennings on the baseline. She'll drive to the free throw line now, put up the shot, no good. Rebound fought for.
Yeah, Jennings followed her shot. It was short. Followed her shot against Rouser, I believe, or was that Devin? No, it was Devin Mack, and tied the ball up and called for the foul. So not only do you miss the shot, you end up getting a foul and send Memphis to the free throw line.
They are in the bonus, so they will go to the free throw line, and we will see what happens.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtek.com.
Living this life on island time. Now that I am free, soak up the sun, swim the sea. This is how life's meant to be.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
Are available now to purchase at AggieAthletics.com or call this number 1-888-99-AGGIE. 1-888-99-AGGIE. You don't want to miss a phenomenal season, the Reveille Invitational on December 7th.
You're listening to 1620 WTAW.
Think all gasolines are the same? Your car doesn't. It knows no gasoline cleans vital engine parts better than Chevron with Techron. Care for your car. Welcome back to St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. The University of the Virgin Islands gym is where we are, and Memphis is at the free throw line. The Tigers trail the Aggies 17-12. First free throw is good by the Tigers. That is Devin Mack at the free throw line. She'll have one more coming. Pretty nice gym down here, Steve. It's for being on the island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, down in the Caribbean. It's not Reed Arena. It's certainly not as big, but it's
a very nice
place to play ball.
Last week was the men's tournament. It was won by a former A&M coach, Mark Turgeon, and the Maryland Terrapins. They won this men's tournament version on Sunday.
They did indeed.
Monday night, I guess it was.
Second free throw missed, so the Aggies lead 17-13. Curtis Knox running the point guard position. And she's going to be called for a travel. Jordan Jones, if you're wondering, is on the bench with 2 fouls. So Curtis getting some playing time early. She's called for the travel there. That's, I think, maybe the 4th travel call on the Aggies thus far tonight.
And the 9th turnover for Texas A&M. 6 turnovers for Memphis. Make that 7.
Exactly. He turns it over. The Aggies will get it back. Coach Blair said he wanted 20 turnovers from Memphis and only 15 from his own team, so the Aggies going to need to clean it up a little bit if he's going to get those numbers. Aggies do lead by 4, 17-13. Knox will drive in and shoot from the free throw line off the backboard, no good, and Memphis will control the rebound. Devin Mack with it over to Bria Wilder-Cochran. She'll set up the offense up top. Picked up by Tavarsha Scott-Williams. Wilder-Cochran with it. 2 players with 4 names, essentially. Cochran gets it over to another player with 2 names, Fuqua Bay. She'll drive in on Carla Gilbert. No good on the layup, but they're going to call Carla with the foul. And once again, this is becoming a theme. Back to the free throw line for Memphis.
They called the foul on Carla because Carla left her feet, ended up making body contact. I think if Carla stands her ground, she is the tallest player on the court and is in control of the paint. Again, Memphis hasn't had a field goal since the 12:20 mark of this half. That was over 5 minutes ago.
First free throw is no good by Asia Fuqua Bay. She will get one more coming. Some substitutions coming in for Memphis. The Aggies sticking with their current 5 of Tori Scott, Curtis Knox, Carla Gilbert, Courtney Walker, and Tavarsha Scott-Williams. Second free throw coming for Fuqua Bay. It is no good off to the side. Gilbert with the rebound. She gets it to Knox. The Aggies lead by 4 with 7 minutes to go in the first half.
After making 6 of their first 6, they've only made 1 of their last 5, has Memphis from the free throw line.
Courtney Walker, she's had the hot hand early for the Aggies back in the game. She gets it over to Tori Scott. Now back up top, Curtis Knox, top of the key. She'll drive, baseline, put up the 10-footer. It's good. Curtis Knox with the basket. The Aggies lead 19-13. If you can get those shots from Curtis, you're in good shape.
And again, she was able to dribble, penetrate, saw there was nothing there, stopped, made the short jumper, and a great job coming in off the bench and trying to settle down the Aggie offense.
Memphis with the basketball again now. That is Ariel Hearn in the corner. Gets it up top to Fuqua Bay. Now over to the left side to Mariah Rouser, she'll go to the base to the free throw line, put up the 10-footer, no good. Rebound Aggies, they want to run. Tori Scott gets it down low. Curtis knocks along the baseline, goes in for the layup, kicks it over, trying to get it to Courtney Walker. Ball knocked out of bounds by Memphis.
Aggies in the middle of an 8-1 run over Memphis, going back to the about 5 minutes on the clock. Aggies with their largest lead of 6 points.
And they will inbound it here from the corner.
That's a tough place to inbound that. Yeah, they're positioned over to the far left, almost in the corner, but on the baseline.
Curtis does get it into Courtney Walker. Now hand it back to Curtis. The Aggies will set up the offense as Curtis runs it from beyond the three-point line out near the mid-court stripe.
Yeah, you can't do many design plays from that left corner like that.
Over to Tori Scott. The three ball is no good. She's knocked down, going for the rebound. A collision there. No foul called. Aggies have the ball, and the shot clock is reset. Curtis has it in control. 23 seconds on the shot clock. She has it up top of the key. Drives it to the right side now. Hands it to Courtney Walker. Working one-on-one. She goes baseline, off the glass, and good. Hard to defend Courtney Walker one-on-one, and the Memphis Tigers could not do it there. The Aggies now lead by 8. Tigers with the basketball back on this offensive side of the ball.
And Brett, Courtney Walker did it with a couple of great basketball moves, a spin move to the basket, very athletic movements towards the hoop for the points for Texas A&M, and for Walker, that'll be her 8th points of the game.
They are going to call Tori Scott for a foul on the down low. She and Carla Gilbert were both there defending. I knew they couldn't call Carla on that play. Carla just had her feet on the ground and was blocking the shot with one hand. You mentioned her height advantage over everybody else out here on the floor. Was not the foul called on her, but they got Tori Scott on the other side.
And sends Memphis back to the line for 2. Now they're in the double bonus with A&M already reaching their 10th foul. Powell at the line, and she misses the front end of this 2-shot penalty.
Courtney Powell can hit, so the Aggies still lead by 8 points. Into the game again is Achiri Ade.
Carla Gilbert to the bench for the first time in the game. 4 points, 6 rebounds for Carla.
Playing 3 games in 3 days for the Aggies. It's nice to be able to get a lot of different minutes. Coach Blair able to do that early and also maintain the lead, the best of both worlds. Second free throw missed as well. The Aggies lead 21-13. They have the ball. Curtis Knox working on Bria Wilder-Cochran up top. She gets it over to Tori Scott, who will drive. Right-handed layup off the glass is good from Tori Scott. The Aggies now have a double-digit lead at 23-13 with 4:54 to go in the first half.
A 12-1 run for Texas A&M. Tori Scott now with 4 points.
Memphis with the basketball, gets it over to Mariah Rouser. She's got it left side, top of the key, tries to drive on Tori Scott. Now picked up by Ade. Now double team. Inside pass is stolen by Curtis Knox. Nice defense. Jump ball is called. It will stay with Memphis. Could have been a foul called there on the Tigers. Curtis seemed to have had a clean interception on that pass.
Curtis saw where the ball was going. She anticipates the pass, steps in front of her defender, and ties the loose ball up. And a great anticipation by Curtis Knox.
Next jump ball will go to A&M. Quick three-pointer from the corner. Ariel Hearn hits it. Memphis needed that desperately. They get on the board now with a 3-point shot. They trail by 7, 23-16. Down low to Ade.
That ended an 8-minute drought from the field for Memphis.
Yes, and Achiri Ade will go to the line for Texas A&M. Got it inside to her. She went up but was fouled. So the Aggies to the line. Memphis dominating from the free throw line, at least in terms of the number of free throw shots. I don't know if we've seen A&M at the free throw line tonight, but Ade is there now.
A&M 3 for 3 at the line, but it's few and far between, as you noted, because they haven't been getting a lot of their jump shots or turning the ball over, haven't been getting those opportunities. Memphis doing a great job on the boards tonight. In the early going, that's kind of subsided, and they had hit a lot of free throws early. Haven't made, I think they've made one of their last 8 attempts, or 7 attempts, one of their last 7.
Memphis with, they've already been to the line 13 times tonight. This is only A&M's 5th shot from the line, and it will come from Achiri Ade. She missed her first one. The second one is good. It rattles around and goes down. So the Aggies lead 24-16 with just over 4 minutes to play in the first half. Memphis with the basketball now. Man-to-man defense facing them from the Aggies. Bria Wilder-Cochran working on Curtis Knox. She's got the ball out near the free throw line, looking for somebody to pass it to. Good defense by the Aggies, not giving her a lot of room. She does finally find Rouser.
Yeah, they opened up and made a clear path for her to the basket. She didn't take it, but settled for a jumper and made it.
Mariah Rouser from the free throw line. She's a lot of Memphis's offense so far tonight. She hits that shot. It's 24-18.
She has 10 points.
10 of their 18 for Mariah Rouser. Aggies back on offense now. Curtis knocks into the corner to Tori Scott. She'll drive baseline. Nice move. Got right by her defender, Mariah Rouser. She's been good on offense, was not good there on defense as Tori Scott went right by her, laid it up. Aggies lead 26-18. On the other end, a foul is called yet again, and the Aggies called for that foul. Memphis will be at the line when we come back. 3:28 to go, 26-18. The Aggies lead the Tigers. You're listening to Aggie Basketball on Learfield Sports.
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist, where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott dream vacation awaits you here on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all here at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think.
At UVI, the professors are closer than you think.
At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think. Call us today or visit our website.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required.
News Talk 1620.
Get the news, weather, and sports of Aggieland anytime online or on your phone with KBTX.com. The region's news leader is KBTX News 3, your official Aggie sports station. Welcome back to the University of the Virgin Islands. Aggies lead 26-19. Memphis at the line with their second free throw. It's good. It's now 26-20. Texas A&M leads with 3:27 to go. Curtis Knox has been running the point for about the last 12 minutes of game action. Jordan Jones, 2 early fouls, so Curtis running the show here. She goes inside to Rachel Mitchell, who is now in the basketball game. The big 6'7" center goes up, and she is fouled, and she'll go to the line.
Memphis attempted to try to double team Rachel Mitchell, who checks in at 6'7", her first action in a couple of weeks. Rachel comes away from the basket, then steps through her defenders on the right side and creates a shot, and she earns herself 2 free throws.
2 free throws coming for Rachel Mitchell. Aggies lead 26-20. A lot of second chance points so far for the Aggies as Mitchell hits her first free throw.
Now they're doing it with the rebounding of Memphis. We said it did a lot of rebounds earlier. They have 10 rebounds in the game, but Texas A&M 17 rebounds. They have 5 offensive boards, 7 second chance points to Memphis 2.
Rachel hits both free throws. The Aggies lead 28-20, just over 3 minutes to go. Memphis with the basketball now. That is Taylor Williams with the turnaround shot from the free throw line. It's good. Cuts the A&M lead to 6. The Aggies bring it across the half-court line. The 5 on the floor for A&M. Curtis Knox, Achiri Ade, Courtney Walker, who will shoot from the corner and hit. Rachel Mitchell and Tori Scott also on the floor. Courtney Walker, the hot hand tonight. She hits another jumper, a 15-footer from the baseline, and regains the 8-point lead for Texas A&M.
5 of 7 shooting for Courtney Walker. She has 10 points.
Memphis back on this side of the floor. Mariah Rouser with it. She's had the hot hand for Memphis. She'll try and go to the right side. No good, but she's fouled. That looked like a clean block to me from Ade, but they're going to get her for the foul nonetheless. And back to the free throw line for Memphis. They have lived at the free throw line so far. 15 already and 2 more coming.
9 of 15 for Memphis. They do have, this is Rouser, and Rouser's been, she's 4 at the line with 10 points and 3 rebounds.
30-22. Texas A&M leads. The first free throw is good. 30-23 now. 23 points for the Tigers. 10 of them have come from the free throw line, almost half their points.
From the field, they're shooting 37%. Meanwhile, A&M just shy of 50% at 48.
Second free throw is good. It's 30-24 with 2:25 to play. Curtis Knox running the point. Memphis with a little pressure out near the half-court line. Gets it to Day, now to Walker, now back to Knox. Up on top, 20 seconds on the shot clock and 2 minutes to go until halftime. Curtis Knox working, drives baseline, tries to get it over to Rachel Mitchell, high post. She does get it to Courtney Walker. Now back over to the left side to Curtis Knox in the corner to Tori Scott.
3 on the shot
back
clock.
Up to Mitchell. She goes baseline inside, no good. Shot clock was running low, and they're going to call an offensive foul.
There was a loose ball foul after the shot as Rachel Mitchell took the shot. She missed the shot, continued to follow in, and got caught up in some traffic. That ball hits just off the back of the glass, and during the loose ball, she draws contact along with Cheeria Day, and it is Rachel Mitchell charged with her second foul.
Back to the line for Memphis. Boy, I tell you what, if you've been listening to us, you know this is a theme. The Tigers back at the free throw line. That is Jasbrielle Swain. Just about every Memphis Tiger has been to the line thus far. Now Jasbrielle gets her chance at it. Rachel Mitchell checking out of the game. Carla Gilbert back in. Swain missed her first free throw, by the way.
They are now 11 of 18 at the line, and that is the most free throw attempts the Aggies have allowed this season. They allowed Houston 17 attempts.
And we're not to halftime yet.
No, sir.
That should tell you about the whistle-happy referees, at least thus far. She missed the second as well. A&M leads 30-24. Under 2 minutes to play now in the first half. Curtis Knox with the basketball. Dribbling right side. Tries to go down low to Carla Gilbert. Throws it over her head. Turnover A&M. It will go back to the Tigers.
Trying to look inside for Carla Gilbert, who comes back in off the bench with 4.7 rebounds. Again, just as the early going happened, Aggies forcing passes out of play. This one was the first attempt inside to go astray. They had one that went to the far left corner, but trying to capitalize on Carla's height advantage.
Inside to Fuqua Bay, now right side over to Taylor Williams. She puts up a three, no good. Are they going to call another foul?
Courtney Walker will be charged with the foul as she made contact. It'll be a three-point attempt. No, but it'll be a 1-and-1. They're not going to say it was shooting. They'll say it was after the shot. So a break for Texas A&M as that was the three-point attempt.
Yeah, Taylor Williams took the three. I thought it was on the shot, the way the play went down.
Now, Dee Cantor says it was on the floor.
Okay.
After the ball left, then she made contact, and that will send Williams to the line to shoot 2 because the Aggies have more than 10 fouls. Actually, 13 fouls to Memphis' 6 fouls here in the first half.
Yeah, double
14
bonus.
fouls, excuse me.
So Taylor Williams at the line. A&M leads by 6. They still do because she misses the first. Into the game, Kristen Grant checks in. Courtney Walker will sit down probably for the rest of the half. Don't want to get her another foul. So Kristen Grant into the game for the first time. Memphis about to hit their second free throw, or at least to shoot it. She does. Taylor Williams hits it. The Aggies lead by 5. Minute 20 to play. Knox with the basketball. Again, Jordan Jones with 2 early fouls. She has not seen action since about the 15-minute mark. Over to Kristen Grant on the right side. Gets it back up top to Curtis Knox. Working 13 seconds on the shot clock. She'll drive left side over to Tori Scott. Nowhere to go. Back to Knox in the corner. She'll put up a 3. No good. Rebound. Kristen Grant on the baseline. Nowhere to go. Gets it to Day. Back up top of the key.
Timeout. Texas A&M.
Called by Gary Blair with 54 seconds to go and 25 seconds on the shot clock. We'll keep it right here. The Aggies lead 30-25. Bud Light. It is the sure sign of a good time. Here we go, Bud Light. Here we go is what the Aggies need to do right now with a minute left in this first half.
Our leading scorer is Mariah Rouser from Memphis with 12 points, 3 rebounds. She's a perfect 6 of 6 at the line. Meanwhile, Texas A&M's leading scorer, Courtney Walker, with 10 points on 5 of 7 shooting. Carla Gilbert, the Aggies' leading rebounder, with 7 rebounds. The Aggies shooting 44% from the field, while Memphis shooting 37.5%. And their free throw shooting been the difference in this ball game. 12 of 21 started out hot from the line. They've had a lot of opportunities. In fact, that's a +4 on the free throw attempts. The maximum that A&M has allowed. They allowed Houston 17 about 2 Sundays ago in Houston on the road. This is a new season high free throw attempts by an opponent here, and we're still in the first half.
Aggies back with the basketball, gets it into Tori Scott from the corner. A three ball is good, 33-25. She got that pass from Jordan Jones, who is back in for the last minute of this game. 14 fouls for the Aggies. The good news is that nobody has more than two. They've at least spread it around. Jordan Jones with two, Tori Scott has two, Courtney Williams has two.
A great off-the-bench opportunity for Tori Scott. She's making the most of it with a career-high 9 points.
Tori Scott must like the islands. It must be St. Thomas. She says, Coach, let's play all our games right here. I'll give you what you're looking for. Aggies lead 33-25, 36 seconds to go now until halftime. Ariel Hearn for Memphis with the basketball. She'll drive, free throw line, put up the jumper, air ball. Rebound, though, by Taylor Williams of Memphis, and now back up top to Hearn, who will drive in and lay it off the glass for two.
Yeah, you got to give credit to Ariel Hearn. Found a nice pathway on the right side, penetrated through the Aggie defense, and beat them with her quickness to the hoop for the layup.
13 seconds to go in the half. Aggies can play for the last shot. Inside to Gilbert, right-handed, layup, good. 8 seconds to go now. The Aggies lead 35-27. Nice pass from Knox to Gilbert. Memphis driving in. Layup is good with 1 second to go. They'll get the buzzer beater, and we have reached halftime. Texas A&M leads 35-29 over the Tigers. We have played 20 minutes of basketball. Game 1 of the Paradise Jam Classic. You are listening to Aggie Basketball on Learfield Sports.
The Virgin Islands has some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. Here at Cokie Point, it's one of the best snorkeling spots in the Caribbean. Let's go grab some fins.
Welcome to Oceanfront Rentals. What size?
Hi, can I have size 9, please? Let's get ready to snorkel.
Don't forget your fish food.
Can't forget the fish food. Let's go.
we're going to be cruising out to Buck Island. And we're going to have a great little snorkel stop and get you all suited up with snorkel gear. And if you need anything at all, again, my name's Matt, Richard, and Cassandra. And we're going to turn the music back up and enjoy your time.
Sun, nice waters, amazing views, everything.
What's been your favorite part since you got here yesterday?
The warm weather from being from Syracuse.
What's it like in Syracuse right now?
Snow, a lot of snow, cold, harsh winds. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm here with my team, so it's really fun to be here with them.
What do you expect to see out there?
A little bit of turtles, hopefully no sharks or anything, but you know, just the aquatic life.
We're at the 2013 Paradise Jam. In 14 years here on St. Thomas, we've done a lot of awesome things, but never something like this.
This is the water jetpack, new here to St. Thomas. Anyone who's ever dreamt of flying, ever wanted to learn how to fly, this is about as close as it gets. On an introductory flight, you're going to be porpoising like a dolphin, you're going to be running on the water, and of course flying high like Buzz Lightyear. So those are kind of the three things you're going to be doing in an introductory flight.
Perfect. Right arm up, right arm up, right arm up a little, right arm up. There you go. Just like that. That's exactly where I want you. Right there. Very nice. Oh, you're ready to fly. What I want you to do now is slowly bring your arms up till just your feet are in the water. And now that you're there, just start walking with those legs. You're walking on water. Okay, so all you got to do to go underwater is you're going to bring both hands down into the water. When you're ready to come back up, bring both hands back up. Very nice. Very nice.
People who have ever gone parasailing or jet skiing, anything like that, this can be completely different. This is the newest adventure basically here in St. Thomas. So you guys actually have this great deal of flying at $100 at discounted price all the way up until November 30th. So just mention Paradise Jam and we'll definitely give you guys that rate.
That definitely was one of the craziest things I've ever done, Mark. Thanks for letting me come out and fly with you. Looks like I earned some wings.
You have definitely earned your jetpack wings, so you're a natural. Come back again soon.
All right, all you Paradise Jammers, come out and check out the St. Thomas Jet Riders.
Welcome to the United States Virgin Islands. We know you'll enjoy your stay in one of the most beautiful places in the Caribbean. We invite you to visit all three islands: St. Croix, St. John, and St. Thomas. St. Croix offers some of the most incredible dive sites in the Caribbean. Explore the pier, a shipwreck, the wall, and even go on a night dive. And with 7 flags having flown over this Caribbean jewel, St. Croix offers one of the most diverse cultures in all of the Caribbean. Want to hike, swim, and explore an underwater trail and an incredible vista all in the same day? Then you can't miss St. John. With 2/3 of the island dedicated as a national park, it's easy to find a view that takes your breath away. St. Thomas offers some of the best shopping deals in the Caribbean, and the U.S. Virgin Islands duty-free limit is $1,600, so be sure to take advantage of the savings. If a romantic destination wedding is in your future, plan your hassle-free nuptials in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Don't forget to let your guests know that there's no passport required for U.S. citizens. For more information on the USVI, log on to visitusvi.com or download our free My Virgin Islands smartphone app to learn more about things to do, restaurants, shops, and much more. Explore the endless unscripted vacation opportunities that await you. Thank you for visiting the United States Virgin Islands, St. Croix, St. John, and St. Thomas.
Welcome to the Paradise Jam. Each November, I like to take my Paradise Jam family down to the one and only golf course on St. Thomas, Mahogany Run. Let's head down to the first tee.
Mahogany Run, it being the only golf course on the island, designed by two world-famous golf course architects, Tom Fazio and his dad, George, have some really unique and exciting holes. We have the Devil's Triangle, which is maybe 3 of the most beautiful holes in golf, looking over the Atlantic and the Caribbean Ocean. Holes where you're hitting, 125 to 150 yards from tee boxes to over the ocean onto a small tee complex. Everybody finds the course. It's challenging, forgiving in areas, and truly unforgiving in certain areas. I mean, obviously you can tell who the basketball players are. They're a little taller than most of the island people, but it's wonderful for the course. It's wonderful for the economy down here. It's wonderful for Mahogany Run to have people like that down here doing something for the community down here, and being able to host them at our golf course is really, it's a pleasure to have them down here.
During the Paradise Jam, not only can you enjoy spectacular views like this, but for the right price, you can own a beautiful villa out here at Botany Bay.
We're out here today at Villa Witta, which is a $25 million property that spans over 15,000 square feet of usable space. It's on 4 acres on a waterfront lot, and it's inside the Botany Bay Preserve, which is managed by the Timbers Resorts based out of Carbondale, Colorado. They picked the nicest 400 acres on the island. It overlooks the Mermaid's Chair, the west end of the island, and out over to Culebra, Puerto Rico, and the Spanish Virgin Islands. The entire home is based around the lifestyle that a pirate would probably enjoy. It certainly shows it in the collection of artifacts. It's sort of a modern-day pirate has this fortress where he keeps all the bounty that he's collected, and I think that's really how the owner looks at it. Also, the quality here, the workmanship inside, it's second to none, absolutely no expense spared. There's a lot of antiques and original artifacts. There's actual treasure chests that were recovered from pirate ships, original cannons, and several 17th century antiques. There's actually a chandelier from a Russian opera house in here that was disassembled and reassembled here. And obviously the location is incredible. It's probably one of the best home sites in the Caribbean. It has to be experienced to be believed. It's really more of like a fairy tale type atmosphere than anything I've ever seen. The U.S. Virgin Islands is uniquely set up for people to take advantage of the tax benefits. There's no state or local taxes other than federal taxes for residents. Anybody who resides here gets to take advantage of that, and the price points are all across the board from $300,000 to $25 million. There's pretty much something for everybody. Give us a call at USVI Sotheby's International Realty. We'd be happy to help you online, or sotheby'srealtyusvi.com is our website.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. New Tech TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. New Tech TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtech.com.
Living this life on island time. Now that I am free, soak up the sun, swim the sea. This is how life's meant to be.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist, where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott dream vacation awaits you here on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all here at Frenchman's Reef and Morning.
Right to left as you listen to us on your radio dial. Memphis setting up in a, looks like it'll be a man-to-man defense. But Jordan Jones will have it. She has 2 fouls, did not play a lot in the first half, so she should be fresh. Courtney Walker has it now, top of the key. Now left side over to Courtney Williams. Baseline 10-foot jumper is no good. Rebound. Fought for in the corner and controlled by Walker. Gets it over to Carla Gilbert, and the Aggies will reset.
Walker had to trip over Hearn, who was on the ground, and still saved it in the far corner. Good job by Courtney Walker. Also by Hearn, who tried to distract Walker from getting into that loose ball situation.
Reach-in foul called on Brea Wilder Cochran, so the Aggies will control the basketball and will throw it in from right in front of their own bench.
And another new shot clock.
Courtney Williams gets it to Jordan Jones, and she'll reset the offense from out near the half-court stripe. Now we'll drive into the free throw line. Loses control of the basketball, and it's stolen away by Memphis. Long court down past Fuquabe over to Rouser, who lays it up and in. Nice transition offense by Memphis right there, and they're within 4. Aggies now back with the basketball. Jones with it. Works to the right side, tries to go into Gilbert, no good. Back over to the left side to Courtney Williams, who will go 5-foot baseline jumper, no good. And now Memphis wants to run again. Out in front to Rouser, who will go all the way to the basket and lay it in for 2 to cut the lead to 2 points. The Memphis contingent here on their feet as the Tigers have come out with the first 4 points of the second half.
Yeah, and it's all been Rouser. She has 16 of Memphis' 33 points. If you're Texas A&M, you have to know where she's at every possession, whether it's offense or defensive end, because she's single-handedly beating Texas A&M.
Courtney Walker from the corner. She's been hot, misses on that one. 2 Aggies fighting for the rebound. Gilbert and a day. Gilbert controls it and goes up, and she'll be fouled by number 15, Pasana Hope. So Carla Gilbert will be at the line for 2.
Carla Gilbert got the ball inside on the left side, had the ball down almost below her waist, and Hope was right there on top of her, and she kind of drew the foul into Hope by taking a shot fake and then going up and getting to the free throw line. For Carla Gilbert, it's her first opportunity. She has 7 rebounds and 6 points.
First shot from the line, nothing but net. She knocks it down, and it's the Aggies' first points of the second half. They lead 36-33 with 18 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Led by as many as 10 in the first half.
And now lead by 4 again as Carla knocks that one down. 37-33 is the score. Substitution for Memphis. Aggies sticking with their 5. And the Tigers will bring the ball up across the half-court stripe. It is Brea Wilder Cochran with the basketball. She's picked up by Jordan Jones. Wilder Cochran still with it. Now in the corner to Rouser. He'll shoot from 15 feet. No good. Rebound, Courtney Walker for the Aggies. Brings it up the left side, looking for some offense. Back up to Jordan Jones, now to the right side to Courtney Williams. Drives baseline, 5-footer, no good. Fought for rebound, Carla Gilbert, but it's taken away by Courtney Powell of Memphis. She'll have the basketball, and we're going the other way. Did they call a foul on Carla there?
No, jump ball, possession
Okay.
arrow, Memphis. It was Courtney Powell having a 4-inch differential there under Carla, but still used the power to put her hands on the ball too, tying it up and getting her team a possession arrow.
So Memphis back with it again. Over on the right side to Rouser. We've called her name a lot. She gets it down low to Fuqua Bay, who kicks it up top for the 3 for Ariel Hearn from the right side is good, and it's a 1-point game. Texas A&M leads, but only 37-36 with under 18 minutes to go now as Jordan Jones tries to set up the offense.
Second three-pointer by Hearn. They went around the horn, and a turnover by A&M.
A steal. Hearn steps in front of it. She'll take it all the way in, misses the layup, but Memphis gets the offensive rebound. They have the basketball and a chance to take the lead. Mariah Rouser with it and gets it up top to Wilder Cochran.
Memphis outscoring Texas A&M 7-2 to start the second half.
They've come out hot in the second half. Back in the corner to Ariel Hearn, another 3. This one no good. Rebound Memphis underneath. Rebound, offensive shot no good. Ball fought for. Carla Gilbert had it for a moment. It's knocked out of bounds, but it's off Memphis, so the Aggies will have it. They maintain a 1-point lead.
I think the Aggies have been allowing Memphis to stay open on the wings, and one of the adjustments it looks like Memphis came out in the second half is we're going to get our ball to those wing players and kind of move it around, catch the Aggies a few steps behind, and attempt some three-pointers here, see if we can establish something from the field.
Courtney Walker from 10 feet, no good. Rebound, Memphis. They have the basketball and a chance to take the lead. Wilder Cochran has the basketball on the right side. Now pulls it back out, gets it over to Fuqua Bay. Left side to Ariel Hearn. She hit a three-pointer a few minutes ago. Dribbles over to Fuqua Bay, now back to Ariel Hearn. She'll reset the offense. 12 on the shot clock for the Tigers. Rouser has it in the corner. Good defense by A&M. The three-pointer is in and out. No good. Gilbert gets the rebound. She's knocked down and fouled hard. Aggies will have the ball.
And it was a loose ball. Courtney Powell trying to go after that possession, and Carla Gilbert coming down with it. It was a battle for the loose ball like we've seen many times, but Carla had the inside presence to get her hands on it first. Then she drew the foul. It'll be Texas A&M's ball and a break for Texas A&M.
Still leading 37-36 are the Aggies. Jones with the basketball. Up top, Courtney Williams. She'll drive. Baseline all the way to the basket. Lays it off the glass. No good. Aggies cold shooting in the second half thus far. Foul on Courtney Walker.
Yeah, that was a loose ball foul of almost the purest kind with as the ball's ricocheting back. Courtney Walker getting caught in the mix of it, and it'll be her third foul.
Gary Blair, at least at this point, looks like he's going to leave her in the game with 16 minutes to go. Memphis down 1 with the basketball.
Walker for A&M, 8 points on 4 of 8 shooting with 2 rebounds, but those 3 fouls are huge for Texas A&M. The foul trouble continuing to be a challenge for them.
Ariel Hearn, another 3-ball from the corner, no good. Rebound fought for. Powell knocks it, but she stepped out of bounds, and it will be Texas A&M basketball. Tori Scott about to come back into the game for A&M. The Aggies lead 37-36, under 16 minutes to play. From St. Thomas, you're listening to Aggie Basketball on
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtek.com.
Living this life on island time. Now that I am free, soak up the sun, swim the sea. This is how life's meant to be.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
$4.99 do it sign. Visit gstoffers.com for details. Offers available in select states ends 12/2/13. Toyota. Let's go places.
Available on RadioAggieland.com, 1620 WTAW.
Hey, Aggie fans, be sure to go to the main page of AggieAthletics.com for your Whataburger Players of the Week. At the end of the sports season, we'll select a Whataburger Player of the Year. And for participating in voting, you could win Whataburger for a year. Proud to serve it hot and fresh. Whataburger, 24 hours a day. The Aggies with the basketball back. Courtney Williams drives in. No good on the rebound. A Cheery Day goes up. No good for a Cheery, but she will go to the line. And, Steve, that just continues the trend for the Aggies in the second half, yet to hit a field goal.
Yeah, no good has been exactly what's happened to Texas A&M. They are 0 for 7, maybe 0 for 8, depending on how you count some of these little attempts that just happened there. They haven't made a bucket. Meanwhile, Memphis 3 of 9 here in the second half. The Aggies 0 of 8.
0 of 8, as you said, from the field in the second half. Fortunately, though, some free throws have gone down. A Day hits that one to extend the A&M lead back out to 2 points. It's 38-36 with 15:42 to play. Achiri's second shot is good as well, and the Aggies lead 39-36. Memphis in a hurry to get back across and create some offense. That is Wilder Cochran with the basketball on the right side, over to Ariel Hearn. Now up top to Fuqua Bay, back to Hearn now. And to Wilder Cochran. Back in the corner to Rouser. Now to Wilder Cochran, ball blocked by Courtney Williams on that pass, and A Day has it. She'll bring it across the half-court stripe. Aggies with a chance for a fast break. Jordan Jones with it, drives down baseline left side. Tries to get it into Gilbert. The ball is knocked away and out of bounds, and it will belong to Memphis. They say Jordan hit it last. She says, I did not. Unfortunately, the referee overrules Jordan Jones.
Memphis doing a great job with their speed and getting back down the floor. They have yet to allow Texas A&M a fast break basket. The Aggies are traditionally a very quick team in transition, looking to score off of transition baskets as opposed to half-court sets. And today, Memphis not allowing that thus far.
Well, yesterday, Bob Starkey said at practice, this team is very fast. They get to their spots quickly. So you're not going to get a lot of opportunities to get a lot of fast break baskets, and his words have rung true thus far. Memphis with it, down 3. Devin Mack with it on the left side.
Aggies show zone.
Aggies in a zone. Kick it over to Rouser, down low to Fuqua Bay. Her shot, no good. Rebound, A Day. Gets it to Courtney Williams. She wants to run. Memphis is back, though, on defense, just as we talked about. Now Jordan Jones has it. Dribbles, drive to the free throw line. Inside, one step off the glass and good. Nice move, Jordan Jones, but here comes Memphis on the way to the other end. They had a fast break. Rouser had a layup, but she bounced it off her own knee out of bounds, so the Aggies lead by 5. They have the ball back and a chance to reestablish some position in this basketball game.
Just a little too quickly, but they were looking for Rouser, who has 16 points to lead all scores. She is 5 of 9 shooting, 6 of 6 at the line with 3 rebounds.
A Day goes in. No good. Gets her own rebound. No good. Gilbert gets it, but it's taken away by Ariel Hearn. She'll bring it across the court for Memphis. Courtney Williams knocked to the ground. No whistle. Over to the side. That's Rouser with the 10-footer. No good. Devin Mack with the rebound. One dribble. Blocked out of bounds. It'll belong to Memphis as it goes off Carla Gilbert's hand.
Achiri Day had denied the baseline position there for Texas A&M, and Carla Gilbert came around to give some backside help, and she was just able essentially to roof the Memphis player Mack, and she's so tall that Mack didn't even touch her, and Carla knocked the ball out of play. It was a great example of Carla Gilbert from A&M using her 6'5" advantage.
Substitution for A&M, Chelsea Jennings into the game. Achiri Day will take a seat. Memphis will be inbounding under their own basket. They trail by 5 with 13:58 to go in this basketball game. Tori Scott, Chelsea Jennings, Jordan Jones, Carla Gilbert, and Courtney Williams on the court for the Aggies. The three-pointer from Devin Mack is no good, and here comes A&M. Jordan Jones wants to take it all the way in. Beautiful pass to Tori Scott. The easy layup is good. Great transition offense for A&M. Their best of the night, and they lead by 7.
A new career high for Tori Scott. She now has 11 points. Great off-the-bench performance by her tonight, and she is the reason the Aggies lead by 8.
And Memphis wants a timeout. We'll take one with them. You're listening to Aggie Basketball from St. Thomas on Learfield Sports.
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist, where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott Dream Vacation awaits you here on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all here at Frenchman's Reef and Morning.
Oh, and I got a bobblehead on the dash.
Howdy, Dave South from a good friend, a 1974 Aggie graduate, Ray Huffines, and the 8 Huffines.
Plus.com.
1620 WTAW.
Get the news, weather, and sports of Aggieland anytime online or on your phone with KBTX.com. The region's news leader is KBTX News 3, your official Aggie sports station. 43-36, A&M leads Memphis with 13 minutes and 30 seconds to go. The Tigers with the basketball. Ariel Hearn falls down, but just like Curly Neal, Globetrotter keeps her dribble.
Impressive.
And
Impressive.
Memphis maintains the basketball. Now Hearn will shoot a three from the top of the key. That you almost wish it would have gone in. I know we're for A&M, but that would have been nice.
That would have been something. That was impressive ball handling by Hearn.
She missed it, and now the Aggies have it. Courtney Williams inside from 3 feet in front of the basket. No good. It bounces off the front rim, and it's going to be going back the other way for Memphis. Will have the basketball.
Yeah, Carla Gilbert on the left side after the missed basket gets the ball and ends up leaning her right hand over her opponent. I'm not sure exactly who it was over, but she made just enough contact that drew the whistle from Decanter. Was a foul. It was just one of those. It was so close. If she was just a half an inch taller, just a different angle, she may have come up with that loose ball and could have put it back.
Memphis with the basketball again. Ariel Hearn has it. Dribble left side to Devin Mack. Wanted the three ball, but the Aggie defense closed. She couldn't take the shot. Over to Hope. Now back over to Rouser. She'll shoot it from 10 feet and knock it down, and the Aggies lead by 5 at 43-38.
Yeah, I don't know that that's in the A&M game plan, is to leave Rouser open. She now has 18 points. She was wide open on the right side. Quick ball movement from left to right to find her. Wide open 14-footer.
Nearly half of Memphis's points scored by Mariah Rouser. The Aggies on the other end. Courtney Williams drives baseline, makes the shot. She's fouled, but they're not going to count the basket. She'll go to the line, I believe. Well, she won't.
Nope.
We're not in the 1-and-1, so Coach Blair wanted the and one. Instead, it's just A&M ball out of bounds.
Yeah, not quite the continuation that you're going to get in
NBA,
women's college basketball, yes.
Tori Scott off the inbound. That'll work, though. She knocks it down, and Tori Scott continues her hot hand. Great night for Tori. The Aggies lead by 7.
That is 13 points for Tori Scott, surpassing her previous high of 9 set last year at Southern Cal.
Memphis with it. Over the right side to Rouser again. Don't let her shoot. Gets it up top to Ariel Hearn. She'll shoot the three. No good. Rebound goes to Courtney Williams for A&M. And now she wants to run, gets it ahead to Jordan Jones. Take it in, 1-on-3, lay it up, almost got the basket, rolls off, but she will get the foul. Jordan Jones will be at the line when we come back. 11:58 to play in this basketball game. Texas A&M leads Memphis 45-38. You're listening to Aggie Basketball.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think.
At UVI, the professors are closer than you think.
At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think. Call us today or visit our website.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required.
Now, as you can see, don't you love technology? Yeah, no problem. There we go. How are the girls? Uh-huh. Scott.
Business is tough, but with great offers at avis.com, we give you the space to turn your business trip into a bizcation.
Where's the other? You have a two-page staple packet.
I'm not sure I have it.
News Talk 1620.
Welcome back to the University of the Virgin Islands. Texas A&M versus Memphis. Game 1 of the Paradise Jam Classic. Jordan Jones at the line for A&M. She hits her first free throw and her second. The Aggies lead by 9, 47-38 with under 12 minutes to go in the basketball game. Chelsea Jennings, Jordan Jones, Achiri Ade, Carla Gilbert, and Tori Scott on the floor for A&M. Trap in the corner, but finds the open pass, and that is Rouser underneath. Missed the shot, but a foul on Carla Gilbert, and Rouser will go to the line for two.
Memphis doing a great job of setting up Rouser. The ball over to the left side. She comes in on the right side, totally unguarded. Comes down right into the restricted area. Carla Gilbert slants over, but too little too late. She does draw the foul and sends Rouser to the free throw line, where she is 6 of 6 with 18 points.
Rouser has 18 points. If she hits both of these and she hits the first one, if she hits the next one, she'll have exactly half of Memphis's points. It's been the Mariah Rouser show versus Texas A&M tonight. 47-39, the Aggies lead by 8. Second free throw is no good. Maybe I jinxed her.
That's the 11th rebound for Carla Gilbert to go with 8 points for Texas A&M.
Gets it to Jordan Jones. Still set up the offense. Aggies lead by 8. High screen from Gilbert. Jones to the left side. Gets it over to Tori Scott in the corner. Tori Scott already with a career high tonight. Got a foul. Whistle called, and that's going to be on Memphis. Aggies are in the bonus, so Achiri Ade will be at the free throw line for the 1-and-1.
We'll remind folks that our halftime stats were brought to you by CC Creations. CC Creations, the preferred merchandise vendor of Texas A&M Athletics.
Achiri Ade at the line for A&M. Aggies lead by 8. Ade's shot is good, and they now lead by 9. 11:29 to play in the basketball game. 48-39 is your score. One more coming for Achiri.
Aggies 7 of 7 at the line in the second half. They were 12 of 13 in the first half. Tremendous free throw shooting, clearly the best of the season and the best in many, many moons for Texas A&M.
She hits the second as well, and the Aggies have reestablished their double-digit 10-point lead with 11:27 to play. Ariel Hearn with the basketball for Memphis. Gets it over to Mariah Rouser. She's had the hot hand for the Tigers. Now back to Hearn on the right side. Aggies in a zone defense. Knocked away by Chelsea Jennings, out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Memphis. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Back into Hearn. Now over to Rouser. Wants the shot. 3 Aggies converge on her. Now Ariel Hearn from the top of the key. She hits the 3 to cut the lead back to 7.
Her third three-pointer in this ball game. Ariel Hearn now with 11 points.
Jones with the basketball. Over to Tori Scott on the right side. Tori wants to drive to the free throw line. No good. Gets it down to Carla Gilbert. Left-handed layup is good. Nice pass, nice play, nice two-step drop by Carla, and the Aggies lead 51-42.
And when they can get her the ball, she can be very successful for Texas A&M. Using her height advantage and her senior leadership and skills, she can get a clear path to basket. They just haven't been able to find her as much as they would like.
3 ball from Devin Mack is no good. Rebound fought for by Fuqua Bay. She goes back up with it. No good on her shot, but she is fouled. Not sure who they got on that call.
Looks like maybe Curtis Knox for Texas A&M was reaching in from the backside. I believe that's who the foul is, but hard for us to tell from this end of the floor. It may have been Jordan Jones.
Well, find out in a minute. Either way, it's Fuqua Bay at the line for 2 shots, and she misses the first one. So A&M maintains their 9-point advantage.
I'm going to say the foul's on Jordan Jones.
That would be 3 on Jones, if that's the case. Second shot from Fuqua Bay is good. 51-43, Texas A&M. Jordan Jones brings it across the half-court stripe. Gary Blair instructing his players, telling Achiri Ade to get down low. She gets the basketball along the baseline. That's where he told her to go. She turns around, shot no good. Rebound by Gilbert. Fought for. She can hit the shot, but she is fouled, and Carla will be back at the line.
Good move by Achiri Ade from A&M to work the right baseline, stop and pop that jumper. Just curled around the rim, and then it was Carla Gilbert, the 6'5 senior on the left side, getting the ball, keeping it up, and trying to go back up strong. Got fouled on the way up, but good way for Carla to hold the ball, because many times in her previous years she would hold the ball too low. This time she's done a great job of keeping that ball up where no one else can get to it.
Carla hits her free throw. She's now 3 for 3 from the free throw line, and if you can get Carla Gilbert nailing down free throws at that rate, that's going to bode well for Texas A&M in this game and in future games as well. When you get your 6'5 center that can knock down free throws, you're in good shape. I hope I didn't jinx her on this one. I did not. She nails it. Swish, 4 for 4 for Gilbert from the line, and the Aggies lead again by 10, 53-43, approaching 10 minutes to play in this basketball game. Game 1 of the Paradise Jam Classic for the Aggies. We get Texas tomorrow night, folks. Definitely want to join us for that one. Memphis with the basketball. Now 13 on the shot clock. Rouser on the right side. She'll pull up from 15. No good. Rebound fought for. Controlled by Powell, who knocks down the easy jumper from underneath the basket, and it's an 8-point A&M lead. Aggies back with it. Chelsea Jennings over on the left side to Tori Scott. Drives in, lays it up, and good. Tori Scott, a career night for Tori.
15 points for Tori Scott, all off the bench. Unbelievable effort by Tori.
Certainly glad she made the trip to St. Thomas. Aggies have regained their 10-point advantage. Mariah Rouser with the basketball, now up top to Wilder Cochran. She'll pull up from the top of the key. No good. Rebound, Chelsea Jennings, and the Aggies want to run. Jennings with it. Gets it over to Tori Scott.
Oh, shoot it.
She should have. They're all going in for Tori so far, but she decides not to. Gets it to Jordan Jones, who tries to dribble in, and now she'll pull it back out. 15 on the shot clock for the Aggies. They lead by 10. A chance for their biggest lead of the game, but Achiri Ade is called for the travel.
She saw a wide open path of the basket. She got the ball about 16 feet away from the basket, turned her left shoulder, and took just a little hop step as she looked to the basket. Is a walk. Nothing else you could do about that. It's a turnover for Texas A&M.
Substitutions for the Aggies. Curtis Knox comes in. Jordan Jones will take a seat, and you trade 6'5 Carla Gilbert. She'll sit down, and 6'7 Rachel Mitchell comes in. So we actually got taller, which is hard to do.
And Carla goes to the bench for a few moments. 12 points, 12 rebounds to lead the Aggies.
Gotta like that 12 and 12. They'll take that all season long from Carla Gilbert. Memphis with it now. Ariel Hearn, another 3. She hits it again. She and Rouser are keeping the Tigers in this basketball game. It's 55-48. The Aggies lead by 7. They've have Hearn and Rouser for 30 total points for the Tigers.
And Hearn, 14 points, 4th three-pointer.
Shot no good by A&M. The Tigers have the basketball.
And really all they're doing, it's simple. Hearn is on one corner, and Rouser's on the other corner, and they're just moving the ball quickly around, finding who's open and taking the easy shots, and the Aggies are a step behind and guarding them.
And here we go again. Hearn from the corner. She misses this one. Rebound slapped around, and 2 Memphis Tigers go to the ground. Could have been a travel call, but they didn't. Back to Rouser. Now reset the shot clock, and Memphis has it inside to Powell. No good. She gets her own rebound. Trying to go up on Rachel Mitchell. No good there. Reset the shot clock again. The Tigers have it. Up top to Wilder Cochran. Now to the right side to Hearn. Back to Wilder Cochran. She'll drive in. Inside, nice pass to Fuqua Bay. She lays it off. Easy layup for Memphis, and they trail by 5. Suddenly we have a game yet again. Curtis Knox running the point for the Aggies. Over to the right side. Courtney Walker in for the A&M. Down low, Mitchell. Mitchell's shot is blocked. That's not going to happen very often. It will stay with A&M as Memphis couldn't control it after the block. We'll take a break. 7:08 to play in this one.
Vision, and we believe in children. We believe in God's calling to share our lives with them, to share a meal, to share water, to share love, to share a full life.
If you believe, share with a child today at worldvision.org/share.
With skills and the latest sustainable building practices to do the job right. The United Association, building green for America's future.
As we move deeper into the 21st century, humanity faces increasing risks: pandemics, environmental disasters, rising energy needs, economic upheaval, terrorism, and a shortage of scientific, technological, engineering, and mathematical expertise. At Texas A&M, faculty and student researchers are turning these risks into challenges and challenges into solutions that will create a better world. To find out how you can help, visit the Texas A&M Foundation, giving.tamu.edu.
This is 1620 WTAW.
Back in St. Thomas, the U.S. Virgin Islands, Steve Miller and Brett Dark. The Aggies up over Memphis 55-50. Now it's time for the Bud Light SEC scoreboard update. Today's SEC scoreboard update is only one game. Tennessee beat Virginia earlier today, 76-67. That was today's Bud Light SEC scoreboard update. Bud Light is a sure sign of a good time. Here we go.
Back to the action. A&M leads 55-50. Achiri Day gets it knocked away by Memphis. They have the basketball now, under 7 minutes to go in a 5-point game here in game one of the Paradise Jam Classic on the island of St. Thomas. Aggies will play Texas tomorrow night. They'll play Syracuse on Saturday night. But tonight they've got their hands full with Memphis. Fuqua Bay drives down to the baseline. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ball thrown away. Memphis controls it, now down to 6. 5 on the shot clock. Wilder Cochran drives in, shoots from the free throw line. No good. Ball slapped around. And that's going to be a foul on Memphis. Yeah, out of bounds, but nonetheless, it was a foul on Brio Wilder Cochran, and the Aggies will have the ball.
Now Wilder Cochran going for that loose ball here on the right side. Torrey Scott also hitting the deck for A&M, going for the ball. That'll be a turnover for Memphis, and that'll be Texas A&M shooting free throws on that. And the Aggies this half, Brent, 10 of 10 at the line. They are 26 of 27 free throw shooting. Is that accurate? Am I missing the count there? Nope, 16 of 17 for the game, excuse me. 10 of 10 in this half.
And now 16 of 18, Torrey Scott could not hit the front end of that 1-and-1, and it will go back to Memphis. They have the basketball, 6:29 to play and down by 5.
A sloppy game for sure. Memphis getting to the line in the first half a lot. Now it's Texas A&M getting to the free throw line. Memphis finding those easy outside shots from Rouser and from Hearn, and a big turnover now for Memphis.
Turnover by Jordan Jones. She slaps it away, dribbles all the way down, gets it inside to Achiri Day. She can't hit the shot, and now Memphis gets a rebound, and they want to run. Ariel Hearn pulls up from the free throw line. Her shot no good. Rebound, Day. She wants to bring it back all by herself. 1-on-4. She'll take it in, but get bailed out with the foul. Right there, Ariel Hearn whistled for the foul.
Achiri Day 0 of 6 from the field, getting a couple of good looks, not able to connect. She does have 5 points, all those at the free throw line, and 6 rebounds. She's been a factor for Texas A&M, playing with 1 foul.
You mentioned sloppy. There have been a lot of fouls, a lot of free throws. A&M has not played a basketball game in 11 days. We talked about this with Coach Blair before the game. It's the longest layoff of the season by far. Even over the Christmas break, over the New Year's break, they won't go 11 games without a basketball game. But that's what they're dealing with right now. So knocking the rust off are the Aggies. Achiri Ade does hit the first free throw to give the Aggies a 6-point lead. Her second free throw is good as well, and they lead by 7 at 57-50 with under 6 minutes to go.
And the free throw attempts and makes for A&M also season highs. It's the first of their 4 games where we've seen A&M really have to earn it at the free throw line.
45 total free throws between both teams. That is a lot, folks, and a lot of whistles called. Memphis with the basketball. They drive in, no good. Rebound A&M. They've got a chance to run. 2-on-1. Torrey Scott pulls up, 5-footer, good. The Aggies lead 59-50. Torrey Scott continues to expand on her career night.
17 points for Torrey, 8 of 9 from the field.
Memphis has it. Now nearing 5 minutes. They're down 9. Got to make something happen if you're a Tigers fan. Fuqua Bay with it. She wants to drive inside. Nice pass to Powell. Can't hit the layup. Rebound Ade. The Aggies are coming back the other way. Jordan Jones gets it to Courtney Walker. 2-on-1. Torrey Scott lays it up and in.
19 for Torrey. Unbelievable. Doubled past her previous career high.
And the Aggies have their biggest lead of the night. It is 61-50, and Memphis wants a timeout before it gets out of hand. The Aggies starting to pull away thanks to some nice rebounds, some nice passing, and thanks to Torrey Scott. As you mentioned, 19 points for Torrey, her career.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtek.com.
Over the place. It's really impressive effort by Torrey Scott.
Got to be a really nice feeling also for Coach Blair, just to know, I've found another scorer just to add to the mix of everybody else, and somebody that I can count on down the road. She's certainly turning in a great performance tonight.
She's doing it so fast she messed up the official scorers here, and they've credited the points to Courtney Walker instead of her.
Either way, well, she sat down for a moment. Torrey Scott on the bench now. Courtney Williams, Jordan Jones, Carla Gilbert, Courtney Walker, and Achiri Ade in for A&M. And they have the rebound after a missed shot by Memphis. The Aggies want to run again. Pass to Ade. It goes right off her chin and out of bounds. Was not expecting that. The Aggies are starting to get – Memphis may be getting a little tired. The last few times on these fast breaks, the Aggies have had the advantage, whereas earlier in the game, Memphis was able to get back on defense, but the Aggies' quickness and depth may be taking its toll on the Tigers at this point.
It's been a up-and-down game here in the second half, and in the first half, Memphis didn't allow A&M the fast break points, but here in the second half, 6 points of fast breaks. That doesn't seem like a lot, but in this game, that's really been the difference for a long time.
Whistle, and that will be a foul on Carla Gilbert. That should be her 3rd foul, although with 4 minutes to go, not anything to be too concerned about. It will send Memphis to the line, however, and Torrey Scott will check back into the game, and why not? She's your leading scorer.
Yeah, I have her for 19 points, and we'll effort to get that corrected. But what a great effort by Torrey Scott to come back. It's hard to come back from injury. It doesn't matter what your injury is, but when she missed all of conference play last year, to come back and work in the offseason, you have to give that young lady a lot of credit.
Fuqua Bay hits the free throw for Memphis to cut the lead to 10, and Torrey Scott is back into the game, and Achiri Ade will take a seat. 4:21 to play. Aggies lead by 10. Their lead has been cut to as small of a lead as 1 point early in this second half, but never has Memphis regained the lead in the second half, and the Aggies have reestablished somewhat of a comfortable margin, although I'm sure nothing is ever too comfortable for Coach Blair until that clock hits zeros. They do lead by 9 right now. Courtney Walker will drive into the lane, kick it back out to Jordan Jones. Thought about the 3 from the left side. No, now to Courtney Williams, who goes into Carla Gilbert. Easy layup on the left side. Good, 2.
Carla Gilbert had the ball on the right side of the paint, steps through over to the left side, turns for the easy layup.
Aggies lead by 11 now, under 4 minutes to play. Memphis, Wilder Cochran with the basketball. They need to do something in short order if they're going to have a chance to win this basketball game. The Aggies, strong defense now, down to 12 on the shot clock. Ariel Hearn has it top of the key. Picked up by Tori Scott. Under 10 on the shot clock now. Hearn will pull up from 9 feet. No good. Rebound Gilbert. Gets it to Jordan Jones. The Aggies don't need to run, but they will to Courtney Walker. Layup good. They lead by 13.
13th rebound for Carla Gilbert. Good outlet pass down the floor to Courtney Walker. Used her speed. Easy left-handed layup.
Memphis has it. 65-52 is the score. 3:15 to go.
Largest lead for Texas A&M here at 13 points.
Aggies starting to feel it now. They feel the victory at hand. Just want to close this out. Playing good defense. Gilbert way up top on Rouser. Over to Fuqua Bay to the right side. Under 10 on the shot clock. Memphis has to get a shot up now with 3-2. Call, and it's an offensive foul on Memphis, and the Aggies are in control. And we're going to take a break. With 2:58 to go, the Aggies lead by 13, 65-52. Game 1 of the Paradise Jam Classic. You're listening to Aggie Basketball.
Living this life one night at a time. Now that I am free, soak up the sun, swim the sea. This is how life's meant to be.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist, where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott dream vacation awaits you here on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all here at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think.
At UVI, the professors are closer than you think.
At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think. Call us today or visit.
Hold this handle! Ah! Subway, be bold, eat fresh. Limited time only at participating restaurants.
Broadcasting in HD, 1620 WTAW.
Traffic info helps you get where you're going, and here's some more info that will too. No gasoline cleans better than Chevron with Techron. Care for your car. Under 3 minutes to go. Game 1 of the Paradise Jam Classic. The Aggies lead by 13 over Memphis, 65-52. Jones with it over to Courtney Williams. Now back over to the right side to Courtney Walker. She's working 1-on-2 and has it stolen away by Ariel Hearn, who will bring it all the way to the other side for Memphis. Lay it up and good. The Tigers cut the lead to 11 with 2:35 to play.
It's been a two-horse deal for Memphis with Hearn and with Rouser. They have both just combined for all the points. Hearn with 16 points, Rouser with 19.
Aggies slow it down a little bit, take a little time off the clock, and they should with 2 minutes to go. Inside to Carla Gilbert, though. You'll always take those 2 points from the left side. Carla lays it up and in. Aggies back up to a 13-point advantage.
Carla even put the ball on the floor down there to make sure she had good position, but she had shielded everyone away from it, so it was an easy move as she got closer to the basket.
Back with Memphis on the offensive side. Fuqua Bay has it over in the corner to Ariel Hearn. Puts up a 3, no good. Rebound slapped out by Memphis, and the Tigers have it again. 1:51 to play in this basketball game. Wilder Cochran has it for the Tigers. Working on Courtney Williams. Dribbles to the left side. Now back up top Fuqua Bay. Inside to Pasana Hope. She loses control, and the Aggies have it.
Tori Scott with a rebound. She has 4 rebounds to go with her points. The scorebook here says 17. I believe she has 19. And if she has 19, that'd be the most points that an Aggie has scored in a game all year.
Nice. Would not have bet that it would have been Tori Scott, but it is. And Rouser with the steal for the Tigers. She'll go all the way to the other end, lay it up, left hand good. 67-56 now, just over a minute to play. Memphis should be fouling, I guess, if they want to extend this game. They're not.
Rouser came in, Brett, averaging 9 points a game. She has 19.
Wow, she and Tori Scott, their career games. Jordan Jones drives in, no good, but Carla Gilbert is there to clean it up. She puts it back up and good. Aggies lead 69-56 with under 1 minute to play. Wilder Cochran has it for Memphis. They don't seem to be in too big of a hurry. Down 13, it'd be really tough to make up this distance. Ariel Hearn knocks down the NBA three, her 5th of the night. Nice night for Ariel Hearn and for Rouser, but it's not going to be enough. That does cut the lead to 10. Texas A&M leads 69-59 with 30 seconds to go. Jones has it knocked away on the right side, and now here comes Memphis. Courtney Walker, though, intercepts the long court pass. The shot clock is off. If Memphis does not foul, the Aggies can dribble it out, and 69-59 may be your final score.
And a career high in three-pointers for her, and previously she had 3, and that clearly a new record for her with 5 in this game.
Courtney Williams dribbling in. She's knocked to the ground, and she is clenching her knee. Boy, you hate to see this with 5 seconds to go. Aggies leading by 10. She's tripped and goes to the ground, and Mike Rickey coming out, the trainer, to check on Courtney Williams.
Yeah, that did not look good. She kind of her shoe squeaked, and so it caught on the floor, and then I believe she tripped over either a teammate or an opponent's foot as she went down and landed very awkward and is grasping her left knee. Mike Rickey is trying to get her back onto her bottom side there, and now she's leaning up. Sometimes those are worse than they are. You hear a pop, you feel a pop, so it's hard to say, but a little wincing for Courtney Williams. And Courtney with 3 points in this game, 4 rebounds. That was 1 of 10 shooting, but tried to get it done on the defensive end of the floor for the Aggies.
Hopefully just a tweak, and maybe that's all it is, as they're helping her up.
Yeah, that's a good sign. Mike Rickey did a quick evaluation and one of the tests on Courtney's knee, and she jumped right up. So sometimes you feel that as a player, and it
scares you maybe more than anything else.
Exactly, more scared than anything else. And he'll continue to evaluate her, and we'll see if she's available tomorrow. We sure hope so.
The Aggies will go to the line. Chelsea Jennings will come in and shoot the free throws for Courtney Williams with 5 seconds left. She misses that one. 69-59. A&M's going to win this basketball game and move to 4-0 on the season. They will play Texas tomorrow night. So if we were worried about looking ahead to a rematch with the Longhorns, no more fears. We got the win out of the way. The second free throw is missed. Here's the last shot. It's not going to count even if it goes. That's your final score. Texas A&M wins this game over Memphis 69-59. Game 1 of the Paradise Jam Classic is in the books. We're back with the post-game show in just a few minutes, and you're listening to Aggie Basketball on Learfield Sports.
Between home and a dingy hotel room 2 time zones away. Between the 10th and 11th hour
that was a little loud.
Between